that we're always focusing on the big number. And what do we see today? We saw it grew by 0.8% in the first quarter of this year. A little bit weaker than some people had expected, but nonetheless, that's pretty strong growth. It's been pretty consistent over the past few quarters. The big question, though, is how does that actually break down? Was this balanced growth? And we can look at just which different sectors of the economy have been performing here. Agriculture, down by 0.7%. Really very small part of the economy, so it's not necessarily as much of a concern as it may look there. But across the other parts of the economy, production, that includes manufacturing, of course, construction, services, pretty strong, pretty balanced growth. And those concerns about the fact that this is an imbalanced recovery, not really borne out by these figures. But let's just look back at history, see how the evolution of these figures looked over the course of the past few years. Because, of course, you can see the recession, the Great Recession here, Lehman Brothers collapse, the bank bailouts. That was really the biggest recession we've seen in the past, really almost the past century or so. But since then, you can see we're talking about kind of a slightly juddery, slightly kind of almost a double-dip recession here. What's interesting is that now we've seen this consistent growth over the course of the past 4 or 5 quarters. And that, as a result, is going to mean that you are seeing kind of, this is a genuine recovery. This is not the kind of recovery that we saw before, where it didn't necessarily get back to things as fast as had been expected.